Did you know that back in the 1990s, McDonald's wasn't known for its McNuggets, Happy Meals, Big Macs, or other items? Yes, the franchise became famous for its lottery game that breathed new life into the classic Monopoly. Known as McDonald's Monopoly, it was a tradition through which the fast food giant rewarded its devoted customers. Prizes in this game varied, ranging from a complimentary meal to a whopping $1 million. But it had a dark and shady side, because the chances of an average person winning seemed close to impossible. The customers were tricked into this Ponzi scheme, not by McDonald's, but by one notorious man, Uncle Jerry, and his secret connections to the Mafia. This is the intriguing tale of how the biggest scam of the last century unfolded. If you've never played, the McDonald's Monopoly worked this way. To get in on the action, you just had to grab specific McDonald's menu items from the Monopoly promotion. These items usually included drinks, fries, burgers, and other stuff. Every qualifying food item had a Monopoly game piece stuck to the packaging. This game piece could either score you an instant win prize, like a free menu item or a bit of cash, or a property from the Monopoly board. The Monopoly board worked just like the classic Monopoly game, with the properties sorted by color groups. The goal was to collect a full set of properties in the same color group to snag a more significant prize. For instance, if you gathered all the blue properties, you might hit the jackpot with a decent cash prize. Certain properties were also designated as rare, making them harder to find. These rare game pieces were the key to winning the top-tier prizes, such as a car or $1 million. The contest started in 1987 as the brainchild of Simon Marketing, the company behind the Happy Meal, and was a massive success, boosting McDonald's sales by 40%. But there was a problem. Just like how casinos and lotteries attract trouble, McDonald's Monopoly wasn't spared from folks trying to cheat and steal those valuable game pieces. Expecting some mischief, McDonald's and Simon got Dittler Brothers Printing on board, a company known for keeping things super secure, dealing with everything from US postage stamps to lottery tickets. The safety measures set up by Dittler and Simon were pretty clever. They kept the high-value game pieces locked up in a vault that only opened with a key code entered by 2 people. Plus, the stickers themselves were intentionally made a bit imperfect and had watermarks visible only under black light, making it impossible to fake them. Before ending up on a soda cup or Big Mac package in some random factory, these precious pieces were sealed in an envelope, locked with a tamper-proof seal meant for just one employee. And that one employee was Uncle Jerry. Jerome Jerry Jacobson, a former Florida police officer forced to retire due to a chronic nervous system illness, made his way into private security and found his way to Dittler Brothers and Simon worldwide. His hard work earned him recognition within the company, making him the perfect candidate for an important task, handling the envelope secured with a tamper-proof seal. But money corrupts, and Uncle Jerry couldn't resist the smell of cash. Fueled by greed, Jacobson took advantage of what he knew about the system. He came up with sneaky plans to steal some valuable game pieces. His first trick was to give a $25,000 winning piece to his stepbrother, Marvin Braun. Jacobson hoped that using different names would keep them off the radar when claiming the prize. Seeing this work, he got bolder. Jacobson kept up his tricky moves, getting others involved. They would pay him for the special game piece, and then someone else would step in to claim the prize. This way, the connection back to Jacobson stayed hidden, and his shady game continued. The grand plan really kicked into high gear in 1995, thanks to 3 major events that took the game to a whole new level. First off, Jacobson found out that Simon had messed with the game to make sure no one from Canada could score a win. The decision to exclude Canada from potential winners was likely part of the larger conspiracy to control and limit the distribution of winning pieces, concentrating them among a select group of individuals involved in the fraud. Then, by some crazy mix-up, he got his hands on a package filled with those fancy seals that were supposed to be hard to tamper with. This let him switch out game pieces and seal up the envelopes like nothing fishy had happened. And to top it all off, he met this partner in crime who would recruit a bunch of winners and gave Jacobson the fancy title of Uncle Jerry. In this kind of thrown-together gang of crooks, this guy was like Jacobson's Mafia buddy. Gennaro Jerry Colombo, originally from Sicily and raised in Brooklyn, was known for running strip clubs and illegal gambling operations in South Carolina. He had family ties to Joseph Colombo, the head of the New York Mafia family. After a chance meeting at the Atlanta airport, Jacobson handed over a winning ticket for a brand new Dodge Viper to Colombo. From there, things escalated quickly. Colombo started hooking up his family members and friends with million-dollar prize tickets, always taking a share for himself and Jacobson. Shockingly, one of the lucky winners happened to be his wife. As the bond between the two Jerrys grew stronger, Colombo began affectionately calling Jacobson Uncle Jerry, a term of respect in Italian culture. In a sad turn of events, while Colombo was trying to salvage his marriage to Robin that same year, he got into a car accident along the Georgia-South Carolina border. Unfortunately, he passed away in a hospital 2 weeks later. Despite this setback, Jacobson wasn't ready to give up on their scheme. Instead, he decided to seek out new partners to keep their operation going. And so, the quest for new allies began. With growing confidence from his successful fraud, Jacobson, accompanied by a female companion during McDonald's factory visits, skillfully swapped winning tickets in airport men's rooms. Even in the midst of his deception, he anonymously sent a $1 million ticket to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in 1998, gaining national attention. Most probably he did this to help his case even if he's caught. However, Jacobson needed more recruits. Don Hart, encountered on a cruise, joined the scam, bringing in Richard Couturier and Andrew Glom. Couturier gifted Monopoly pieces at parties, while Glom, with a history of prison time, distributed pieces to those in need. The final recruit, Dwight Baker, a struggling Mormon real estate developer, gathered Monopoly pieces with hopes of financial relief. Baker distributed Jacobson's prize pieces to friends, creating fake residences to deceive authorities. Little did they know, the FBI was already onto them as agents were closing in on their scheme. In 2000, an anonymous tip received by Special Agent Richard Dent of the Jacksonville FBI revealed a connection among 3 recent Monopoly winners and a mysterious figure known as Uncle Jerry. Initially overlooked due to a heavy caseload, Dent's partner, Doug Matthews, stumbled upon a note on Dent's desk that read, "McDonald's Monopoly fraud." This sparked their curiosity. Suspecting foul play in the McDonald's game, the FBI delved into the improbable odds of winning the jackpot, 1 in 250 million, and found it highly unlikely for 3 connected individuals to emerge as winners. Ditching names related to Mick and the Hamburglar, they codenamed the investigation Final Answer as a nod to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the contest's co-sponsor that year. Concerned about potential involvement of McDonald's corporate employees, the FBI approached the company, initiating discussions with their top security team. During this encounter, Agent Matthews, in a humorous twist, chose to wear a gold suit. The investigation expanded to include wiretaps and a clever ruse involving undercover agents posing as a production crew, led by Matthews and aided by McDonald's marketing employee Amy Murray. This crew conducted sham interviews with suspicious jackpot winners, such as Robin Colombo's father and Michael Hoover, who named his boat Ruthless Scoundrel with his winnings. The deceptive interviews yielded ample evidence of lies, propelling the case forward. In 2001, the fraud plot unraveled when, at the FBI's request, McDonald's delayed sending out prize money, inducing panic among the conspirators. Their tapped phone conversations revealed incriminating details, prompting the feds to swoop in and apprehend the culprits. Jacobson, Glom, Hoover, and Baker, accompanied by Baker's wife and sister-in-law, were among the 8 individuals apprehended on August 22, 2001. Jacobson admitted guilt and received a 3-plus-year prison sentence, coupled with a mandate to pay $12.5 million in restitution. The fallout didn't spare McDonald's itself, as the company found itself entangled in numerous lawsuits in the subsequent years. In 2001, both McDonald's and Simon Marketing sued each other for breach of contract, resulting in McDonald's agreeing to pay Simon $16.6 million. Over 1,000 Burger King franchises initiated a class action lawsuit against McDonald's for false advertising and unfair promotion, citing the compromised state of the Monopoly game. But they eventually dropped the lawsuit. To counteract the negative publicity, McDonald's also distributed $25 million in prizes, including $1 million each to individuals randomly selected at various chain locations. So this whole Monopoly game scam turned out to be a big trick that fooled not just the players, but also McDonald's itself. It teaches us a lesson about how wanting more money and power can lead people down the wrong path, even if they seem like hard-working folks, like Jacobson. The idea of getting quick and easy rewards mixed with the lies surrounding a simple game shows us how people can get caught up in bad things. If you liked the video, do subscribe to the channel for more updates. We'll catch you in the next one.